Good afternoon, everybody. Hopefully you can hear me. I've had a lot of tech issues. I've had supply issues. And so we are going to pivot. So normally I make this sign out of rounds. And then I cut like a third on the bottom so that we can attach happy birthday, happy Easter, whatever sentiment we want. And then, of course, we have the welcome there. And then also you can interchange the flowers. Well, I thought I had more. I don't. I thought I ordered some from Amazon. Tiny ones. I went to Dollar Tree. They had none. So, I thought we'll take this, and this will be the welcome. And then we could use, like this, I could put welcome spring or something of the sort. I also had a bunch of these. So on the back side but I whitewashed it with one of my favorite stains, bleached gray. It's so pretty. It just puts a little gray on there. It does need to be sanded. So I was looking for chalkboard paint because I thought, well, we could do that and then people could write whatever they wanted on it. Couldn't find that. And I had limited time because I sold my bed. I had a very large bed. It had 12 drawers underneath it. And then my mattress is about 16 inches. So I needed a step stool to get into bed. And when I was really, really sick, last week, the week before, trying to roll out of that bed when you're really sick was not fun. So I had been planning on selling it for a long time because I was sick of actually having to climb into bed, literally. And I found somebody that said they were going to pick it up today. So that's why the stream was going to be 1:30. And then I got a message this morning saying, no, he didn't send me the money, so I'm not coming to pick it up. So I have half of it out. I have I have 8 drawers in my living room. I have 2 large pieces in my kitchen. Oh, and the headboards in my living room. and I still have 2 pieces in my bedroom. It's a very large bed. So now I'm stuck with it. So that's why I was able to run out to Dollar Tree. But I had to wait until it opened. It's Sunday. And ours opens at 12. And so I just thought, how am I going to do this? So, you know, I do want to do something with this, but I'm working on learning hand lettering, and I'm not quite comfortable enough yet to do that, because I think that would look lovely on here. So I will do that, just not today. So we are going to take our lovely wood blanks, and we're going to do things with it. Now, I wanted to make this budget-friendly, user-friendly. If you don't have a Cricut, if you don't have a die machine, if you're just getting into crafting, you're going to be able to make this too. Because I got this, and this, and this, and a bunch of other stuff at the Dollar Tree. So that will, I didn't clean off my desk. Shh, don't tell anybody. I was at an organizing summit. Go figure that one out. But like I said, I'm moving my craft room, and it's going into my bedroom because I have a huge area that I can use in there, and the lighting will be great, and so I'm going to be doing that. So I haven't been as productive as I should. And then I bought some different ribbons. I bought some snacks because I was going to pass out. So I bought some stickers because these are smaller, so I thought, you know what, we'll be able to put welcome or whatever this way. I like to put my florals in something pretty, like my Christmas ones are in a Christmas cookie jar. So, and a birdie in it. And then I just grabbed a bunch of different florals, just to see. Don't know what we're going to use, don't know how we're going to use it, but that's what I do. And then, I bought spinners for camp. Sorry. Yeah, I swirled. Isn't this the cutest thing? This is not for today's project, but I couldn't help it. Isn't that a little gnome? Oh my goodness. Isn't it cute? I'm going to buy beads and make my own, but for $1.50, $1.75, whatever it is, I'm fine. Oh! Look! Oh! Because we are going to make a spring one. So, I figure regardless of the bunny ears, it could make a cute little spring thing on our thing. So we've got that. Oh, and I thought I might try these to hold the pieces, but I do have from Amazon this box of very strong magnets. They're about the size that are on here. So we'll see. Oh, and then for May the 4th be with you, I'm doing a live with my friend Elizabeth Costa Rogers and Debbie J's Crafting Corners. I did make some ephemera of my own because I was having a really hard time finding anything that was related. And then I found these. They're wall stickers. And my ephemera looks like that. But we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I have to fill the snack jar at work. That's why there's so much. And another spinner. Of course, they're purple. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And purple is my thing, obviously. So we're going to get started. Now, I am going to get my sandpaper. I should have got that to begin with. I've got my my water. My knife. I did not bring any paint over here because we are going to paint it, obviously. So let me go grab some paint and oops, I'm just going to put a BRB up because I don't want anybody. And I uninstalled OBS and reinstalled it. Because it wasn't letting me do anything. I couldn't stream anywhere. It was just okay, you know what? Let's just go over here to Canva and download it because it's in there and it's been downloaded. So, bear with me. I must download it again so that I can put it up and go grab the paints. Okay. That's one way to find. Okay, so I'm back. Just to let you guys know, because I uninstalled OBS completely and didn't keep any scenes or anything, my streamer bot and all that is not working. So yeah, normally people, when they type in check-in, oh, yay, it's still there. Perfect. We'll give Country Guy a shout out. My buddy Ryan streams on Twitch. He streams Fortnite, and he's a lot of fun. I play sometimes with him. Our friend Luca, Lumina Spirit, who is actually WJ's Crafting Corner. There's a bunch of us that play, and we get really silly and we have a lot of fun, and it's a good stress reliever. So it's not like family friendly, but it's not 18 and over by any means. We might let a swear word slip out here and there, but it's not totally disgusting, and it's not anything too bad. So I'm gonna flip over to my overhead now. Okay, so I went and got a bunch of my, what do you call it, paints, because I don't know what we're going to do. So another thing, I like gray. I got this also, one coat carbon gray. It's actually the gray I used at the top of the welcome sign. Now I need the wipes. I need more. So this is not all of my paints, obviously. This is just some of them. And I did have chalkboard paint. We may or may not use that. I don't know. But I think I told you guys I was using this for a giveaway to try and raise money for a friend. I'm losing everything. Sorry, guys. for a friend's daughter to go for her cancer treatment. Okay. I definitely shouldn't be live today if this is how it's going to be. I just dumped all my stamps. And dies that still need to be categorized in inventory. Okay, that just makes me want to cry. Okay. So, Lucy, when you're editing this, just start now. This can be the beginning of the video, because this is going to be the beginning of the video for me. So, first off, we are going to take our heart link and I like to take this off. I didn't get to finish my shout out to Ryan. And then I don't know if I think KB Fibers does stream as well. I think she's a fiber crafter. Yes, she is. So that's that. Oh, and Supreme. My buddy Supreme from the Crafty Collective is there you go. Okay, so we're just going to sand this down a bit. This was why I brought the baby wipes over. Because I've been doing a lot of crafting, a lot of foaming and stuff, and these are a little gummy. And my Shih Tzu, Charlie, is being a whiner, so I apologize if you can hear him because he's just being a... Hi, Linda! Oh, I hope your headache feels better soon. Why am I not... Oh, you know what? I bet you I have to do something. Sorry, sorry you have a headache. I hope it gets better soon. I know that feeling. The long COVID I get. Okay, Lucy, I'll tell you when to start again, because nobody wants to wait while I clean these darn scissors. But I'm going to have to buy another better pair. These were just off Amazon and they don't work as well as my other titanium scissors. Because I've never had to do this with my other titanium scissors. I would just do a couple of little swipes and boom, done. But Okay. So, oh, I had 2 pieces. That's fine. So we're just going to go with the grain of it. And it helps. It helps it to take the stain or the paint. I like to make sure. Oh, Lucy. Just before I started sanding, I guess you could start editing for Go Create. I'm on the design team for Go Create Craft. They're a UK-based company. We do a lot of scan and cut things. And Natalie just came out with stamps and dies. No. Stamps and stencils, sorry. Inner Sense of Flowers. So now I'm going to take the baby wipe because we need to get all this dust off here before we put anything else on it. We can't just... And then we're just going to make sure our table is clean. I don't know what that is. It's an imperfection in the thing. Not yet, Linda. Sometimes it takes a while to get here. So I don't know what I want to do. I kind of want a little bit of rose gold. I think I'm going to do a bit of rose gold in the middle. And then maybe some gray or silver. I think we might stick with the stain. We might do chalkboard paint. I don't know. We're just going to wing it, people. I don't know what we're doing. But I do know that we are going to do very thin coats of anything that we do, because we do not want it to take forever to dry, because normally for a project like this I would color it ahead of time and then show you just a regular blank. And like I told you last night, I think I'm going to try the carbon gray. I don't have my paint lifter here. I don't think this will work. I think this is too bendy. Oh, maybe not. Okay. This needs to be clean too. Oh. Okay. Let's try it. Oh. we go. So very carefully. Ooh, yes, now I remember this. We are going to just use. Don't forget to do this in a well-ventilated area. I mean, you know, you don't want to be okay, so I'll show my little face for you. Okay, so I'm just using a paper towel right now, and I'm just dipping it in ever so slightly. And just making sure. I should have gloves on while I'm doing this. Do as I say, not as I do. I pretty much want it on the outside for sure. Because on the inside, like I said, I think I want to do like a rose gold. I do have a rag that I normally use for this, but like I said, we're just improvising with everything right now. So I'm just and I am doing the middle just in case. I may have to put some of my white primer over this because it's pretty dark. Let's just see if we can scrub some off. Sorry for the camera shaking. Oh. And that's another really good tip. Like, go to your hardware store, your paint store, or whatever, and get the samples, because honestly, they last forever. And you know you're getting good quality stuff. I'm going to see if a baby wipe will help me, but I don't know. Like I said, crafting by the seat of our pants, who knows what's going to happen around here. Well, it's helping a little bit. Okay, I'm going to just try and tone it down with this baby wipe. I'm actually kind of liking this streaky, funky whatever we're getting. See? Happy learning lesson. At first it was too dark for my liking, and I'm like, I don't know. But now, I'm like, yay. Oh, no, garbage. That can't be made into paper. Okay, so, next. I'm just trying to see if I have something I can mask a heart out, but I don't know that I do. Ooh. Okay, so, I guess we're just going to do this. Okay, we're going to come down here. And come up here. Maybe if I use a smaller brush to help with that. To kind of follow. See, this is what I mean crafting by the seat of my pants. Because what I was going to craft turned into something else. And, I mean, it's still going to be okay. And I think it's actually probably going to be a better door prize than what originally. And I think I want this to be bigger. And I normally don't like to just blob the paint on like that, because then it leaves blobs of paint. I'm going to make this more curvy. Clean it up just a bit. And it doesn't have to be perfect. That's not the point of any of this. The point is to have fun and then come out with a lovely little prize at the end. I'm just trying to get the base nice, but I don't want that paint to dry in a blob. And this is my perfectionism kicking in, where I'm like trying to make this line perfect. It's handmade, it doesn't need to be perfect. But Oops, too much. Okay. And obviously this is not going to be symmetrical because I didn't create a mask to make it symmetrical. So like I said, I'm just trying to get the basis for this heart, and then we'll take it from there. It could evolve into something else. Whoops. Ooh. That took a weird turn. So we're just going to try and make this look even, nice as we can. And then get it filled in. I should be using my bigger brush, but so let's just
okay.
yeah, because this brush is a dollar store brush, just slapping paint around, not for any actual proper thing. So I'm just trying to spread it out. And of course I forgot the water. And what I can take, oh, Dixie cup. Thank God crafters have water, even when they don't think they have water. Okay, whoops. So I'm just trying to thin it out and look to see if it looks too wonky. I don't want it to be too crazy, but it doesn't have to be 100% perfect. And I'm also trying to help spread it out more so that it'll dry quicker. Okay. I don't know. It's not bad, but I'm just going to take this because I really want it to be just nice. So this will take all that excess. It'll remove the brush marks. It'll hopefully dry quicker. You know what? We may make this into a multi-part. We'll do this part, and then the other part we'll finish next week, I think. I think that's what we're going to do. I really don't like this down here. Okay. That's looking a bit better, so now we'll just rub it out. Okay. So it gives us that little bit of glimmer with the rose gold. And I feel this is a timeless color. Ooh, almost spilt my water. To keep on your door, even if you just want the welcome only. So it'll be, that'll be good. Okay. Just trying to get as much of the paint off the brush and the sponge as I can. Okay, so we have that. Now we may put this rustic piece back on. I may pick, I have other twines that we could pick. I don't know. But you know what? I think we're going to go with, whoops, the glitter. We might have to wait. So, okay. So we're going to let this dry for sure. It needs to dry for at least 24 hours. I am going to paint the back. Probably the same, or I might use the chalk paint, and then that way they can, it'll be multi, it'll be this way, that way, it'll be whatever way they want it to be. So we can what am I trying to say? So it'll be really multi because you'll have this, you can have this side, then we can do spring, like we'll have welcome on here, and then we can have spring and do side. So I think that's what we're going to do. And I'll have everything painted for next week. And then we can take it from there. So I think that's all I'm going to do for this week because I'm not feeling 100%. My blood pressure did drop while I was out. Those of you that know me know I have long haul COVID. For my new crafty friends, I have chronic fatigue syndrome now, and it's actually beyond what somebody with chronic fatigue would have. I wake up fatigued. I never feel refreshed. I fall asleep sitting up all the time now. I fall asleep sitting in my chair at work at lunch because I have to have that nap. My blood pressure does drop, and then I feel like I'm going to faint, and I get all sweaty, and it's scary. Most of the time it's happened while I was at home, but I was homesick for a long time. And but yes, it did happen today while I was out, and it did happen at work a couple of weeks ago, and I went homesick, and I was off for 2 weeks. So yeah, it's not fun. But crafting is my happy space, and I love doing it, and I love doing it with you guys. And this, I think, is going to be a lovely addition, other than just our cards. And I'm going to fix this up. There's a bit of rose gold up there and whatnot. And I always do my edges because I don't like those being the color of the wood. So next Sunday, we're going to continue with this, but the blanks will be painted and stained or whatever I'm going to do. And I want to fix this because this looks fatter here than, but I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. I keep telling myself that. One day I'll believe it. So, I hope you had fun listening to me babble and have tech issues and supply issues and supplies crashing down around me. It was fun. We would have got further in this project had not all of that eaten into our timeline. I think my tech issues ate into my timeline about an hour, if not more. So I am going to have to walk my dog soon and make dinner for my dad. So it's been great. Hashtag let's get crafting. I love you all. Have a great Sunday, and I will see you next week.